know when you're in your hotel and all the lights go out and you got nothing to do, what do? You run up to your room, you grab the bat light, Doug Frankie's camera, and you hop down out on the roof, coming down the fire escape to get the shot. This is the shot. We're down here, Miami, Florida, the night before going to Homestead, which has always had a little bit of a problem with weather. Picotte spring training. It's a veritable hurricane. I'm soaking wet, but I love it, because I'm crazy. Usually when I'm at an event, the fans hack the stands. Unfortunately, this isn't what it's about. 1998.
Well, what do you do, huh? What is that, like that?
Yeah, we do a lot of different stuff. You know, it's funny, we've infiltrated kart spring training, but we like to fool around. Is that disrespectful to the sport, or everybody's been trying to keep it light? Do you think it'll be cool if we have some fun?
Of course. I mean, racing's all about, you know, getting it out and mixing it up with a bunch of friends and so on, and that's what we do. We do it at a much professional basis and so on, but if you're not having fun, it ain't worth doing.
Good to be the champion, isn't it? Campioni del mondo.
Yeah, well, it feels good, but you know, the bottom line is a new one starting, and you don't really think about 97.
Right.
Yeah, we have pushed that reset button already. We're starting from zero.
Hey, Bernard, on the ESPN guys, get out of there, please. We're trying to get some work done.
And
Please move back.
We've just been reprimanded severely. Thank you. Work with me. You know what? We're always going to get in trouble. We are the bad boys of kart spring training right now. Here we are with the champion. We get yelled at by a guy with a megaphone. What do you think of that?
well, at least you know, you don't confuse yourself with the average.
Here the ESPN2 boys snuck in. No credentials, huh? I think you should get them. Find them out of here.
Well, I don't know anything about that. That's, that's something new.
Sounds like you work at the White House. Hey, you want to know a secret? When you're on TV, you're supposed to know what you're talking about. Truth be known, I'm finding out about kart spring training right now. Talking to the mechanics, people in the pits. Cool weather's good all the way around. It's really windy today. And when do we get our free dirt bikes? I'd like a CR250 and an XR600. Me too. Wind is bad for testing cars on the track. Homestead's a pretty cool oval, but wind, bad, 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 bad. All the teams are here, debuting all their products. Bold new graphics. That's going to be a lot of fun. Probably more for them than us here in the media circus, but when you get to go about 220 and you know what you're doing, you got to be enjoying yourself. It's really still a press circus. International media has amassed on this location. It's incredible, but it's time for the mechanics to show off their style, their grace under pressure. Check it out. I like when they take off. Listen to the sound. Kills me how little space they have inside there, like at 1.5 G's on the side of the head. The drivers are in there just... That's what I know. Also on Rev It Up, Daytona tire testing. Honda, Suzuki, and all the big Superbike dudes were down there rocking and rolling in the sunshine of Florida.
MW2's Rev It Up is brought to you by Honda Motorcycles, celebrating 50 years with great deals during Honda Dream Days. And by Suzuki Motorcycles and ATVs. Now during Suzuki Fest 98, get $500 worth of accessories free. And choose from great deals like 0 down or low APR financing on selected models.
Mr. Fittipaldi, when I came up, there's a beautiful bronze statue up front of you. How's it feel to have this whole facility dedicated to you?
No, I think it's great. I'm
I love this place. I love to be back in racing, and I think it'll be a great season. I'm very excited to be here today.
Maybe you can help me hype up the 98 season for kart. What do you think? I'm kind of new at this.
Oh, it's hyping, all right. All I have to do is look around at the new equipment. If you have any idea of what this is all about, I mean, I'm looking at the new cars here. I can't wait just to see them in action. And this is really an interesting weekend because, or weekend, I mean, an interesting couple of days because it's the only time before the preseason that you'll have teams measuring up against one another. Up to now, all the tests have been somewhat private, so everybody's out there snooping and looking around,
sniffing around,
and you know, a lot of new stuff here, and this is the leading edge of technology. Just love it.
Okay, let's chat for a moment about Mr. Rahal, as I've been instructed to call him, but I called him Bobby behind his back when he wasn't listening. What do you think? Is he the last of a dying breed? He's out here racing against all the young guns. The last ride, the last hurrah, time to go golfing, you know what I mean?
Well, I'd say he's going to be surprised that he'll get busier when he steps out of the car, but it's great. I was glad to see him make that decision. He's had a tremendous career. I mean, you know, last year at Brazil, he was showing the young kids the way around the racetrack until the last couple laps of the race, but so now he can, you know, he can get out and starting the Indy Lights team also, he can focus all of his attention on the, you know, on some of the other issues of organizing the team and that kind of thing.
You know, we're new on the scene here. This is a different sort of show for us. We traditionally did motorcycles, so now that we show up, the rumor has it you're leaving. Was it something I did?
It's something. It must be something you did. Yeah.
Young up-and-comers, who are you impressed by?
Oh, there's a bunch of them out there. I mean, it's hard to bring, you know, very many in without leaving somebody out. I think
that's okay. It's fine. This is cable TV. We can do whatever we want. This is your interview.
No, we've got a good class of guys coming in here. I mean, I can't even tell you all of them, but I know Andre, you know, coming in with the Marlboro team now, he's a class act. He's going to bring a lot to the table.
In order of preference, what would you like first? Notoriety, trophies, money?
Girls first. Girls first. Because you can have the money, you can have everything, but if you don't have the girl, you can use anything.
How come you never do anything with us on camera? No, we need you.
You need me?
Listen, don't fight me on this. I thought maybe on a day off, me and you, we could go race dirt bikes and chase girls. What do you think?
Yeah, why not? You know, I like dirt bikes, and I used to race motocross before.
How about chasing girls?
Well, that's okay. I'm married, though, you know, and I have two little
Tell you what, you race the dirt bikes, I'll chase the girl.
That's the deal.
Animal magnetism, just exude sexuality. That's all I wanted.
Are you serious?
You know, I'm starting to get the impression that there's a lot of camaraderie and a lot of horseplay going to go on here, and I like that because we can have some fun. When I first got here and I tried to get my passes, I thought, oh, is this going to be boring? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, see here. And now watch this.
Yeah.
You guys are killing me. Okay, next. So you've seen the show, our show.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're here in your backyard. What do you think? Is it dangerous?
Is it for us or for you?
Well, you'll have to be the judge of that.
It can be dangerous. We'll have to see.
We already got yelled at by the big guy, Steve Shunk. Yelled at us, threw a megaphone. Hey, you guys, get out of the shot.
Yeah, welcome to Champ Car Racing.
Seen as it is really a media circus.
Welcome to Homestead, Florida. Estamos listos para iniciar una nueva temporada.
They even like this kind of racing in England. Would you believe it?
On est venu pour découvrir la saison et j'espère qu'elle va être bonne et excitante.
Einer spannenden Saison 1998.
Where the winds are blowing change through the FedEx Championship Series. Check it out.
風がすごいんですが、今日は天気が良くて、皆さん楽しんでます。
はい、竹田よ。
Kichiga, it's crazy.
Is that me?
It's crazy, man. Yeah.
You get from A to B. Oh, you got the hand going?
No, he got you
he
first.
had the
I was
hand
just
going.
jumping in.
Oh, okay. No, he watched. There's a van behind it too.
We're television professionals, can't you tell?
No, you get from A to B, and you still get the interview done. So it's good that way.
Because you're really busy. I mean, everybody wants a piece of you guys.
Really?
First of all, the press. Everybody wants a piece of everybody. You have to do press tours, you have to be here, you have to do this, do that. I was saying to Robbie, is it only fun when you get to drive, or is this fun too?
He's cool, dude.
You like that?
Yeah, except you, but you know, the other one, I like it.
Well, you know, there always has to be one little thorn in your side. What do you think, Robbie?
I enjoy the driving part of it. I mean, that's always the fun part, just trying to control something out of control.
And that's just the shortest sentence you've ever given me. And what are you going to say?
Well, I enjoy this one too, but sometimes it's frustrating.
Yeah. Okay, we're all going to do one-sentence answers here. What does that
What's
figure?
that? What's that?
See, we'll see. I'm just I'm testing the water.
Formula One. What is Formula? I don't know.
We
what
want
that
to
is.
talk to him. Can we talk to your friend?
Yeah.
Come on.
No, he's saying. He's setting up a wet T-shirt contest.
Thank you.
Right, exactly.
Sir.
Hello, Jerry. How are you?
Jerry Bonato, how are you?
I know you are. What are you doing with fur on your microphone?
You tickle?
Yeah, I see.
Are you really setting up a wet T-shirt contest? Because I am so down to be one of the judges.
I brought this weather here.
Yeah.
That's one thing racing does not have yet. It's a good, authentic, well-thought-out wet T-shirt contest.
Now we're going to go into Autosport for the all-nude Paul Tracy fold-out special.
Center.
There's something.
Center fold.
There's something missing. A, sun. B, spy sunglasses. What's up?
I left them over in the truck.
C, facial hair.
Well,
Huh?
I decided to
They're a
go
little
for
loose.
a little change because my old boss, Roger Penske, hated facial hair so much and was asking me to get rid of it for a couple years. I decided, since I'm not with him anymore, I guess I'll get rid of it.
Say if we miss a race or something happens and we don't win the championship, but we make a good run for it, you know, to me that's still a pretty good year. I mean, we made a good run at it. But given that we won the last, the championship the last 2 years, it's going to be hard, not to do it this year. That's the ultimate goal, I think, is to win another championship.
Obviously, it's a very emotional game. You really get excited some days and you get depressed other days, and you need the people around you that know you and know how to handle that, and when to try to cheer you up and when to just leave you alone.
I don't feel any different than I always do. I just want to go out there and I want to prove to the world, Ben Bostrom is this kind of rider, and that way I can just keep moving up and move on with my career and obviously be at the pinnacle of the sport, hopefully, in a few years.
I'm real comfortable with my riding and with the Suzukis, and the only thing I'm not real comfortable with is some of the tracks we go to. It's kind of hard to really let it hang out, at some places and go as hard as you need to, because sometimes the bike's not working as good as it needs to, and you have to kind of override it a bit and do a few things that are, a little. You may end up on the ground sometimes, but I don't like bragging about myself much. But I feel like I'm kind of there. I'm at the top of the game, and just we got to get a few things dialed in, and we'll be ready to win.
It's a very narrow bike, very similar to actually. I mean, it's not much wider than a 250 Grand Prix bike. It's very narrow, very fitting, very low to the ground, and its turning ability is very stable. That's the one thing I like about the Twins, and its power delivery.
In general, the motorcycle was good. It felt good, and I felt very comfortable on it. Actually, I came to grips with it a lot quicker than what I expected to, so it's pretty good. I'm looking forward to it.
It shows me that Suzuki is not just, made up this bike and go, here, if it works, it works. They're committed to making this thing win races.
We prove already we're really up to speed already, so just going to need a little bit of fine-tuning.
I have a little bit more freedom with the motorcycle now that I may not have had in the past, and I can make my own mistakes and hold myself accountable, and that, I think that's good.
My 250 experience here is somewhat of a help,
but it's a lot different line and a lot different problems that you have with a Superbike. We have so much horsepower and so much speed here that you've got to really approach it totally different.
You know, I think there's going to be a lot of sideways action, definitely a lot of black lines painted on the track, and hopefully a lot of dicing with these other guys, and hopefully we'll come out on top. So that'll make myself and the Vance and Hines team very happy.
The thing I like about this truck right here, other than the great graphics, is 1996 COT Manufacturers Champion. That's a prestigious title.
Yes, very much so. We're very proud of it. Unfortunately, we didn't repeat it last year, but we're all set to do it again this year.
On a typical day at the races or today at testing, what would the engineers be doing?
Basically, the first thing they do, we typically arrive here 2 hours before the first session. So they come here and get set up for the first day. They prepare all their lap charts, set up the computer files, go over and work with the race team and getting the engine started up and prepped and ready to go out that day. Then they'll go out for that session and work with the team and making sure that the engine is optimized for that session, adjusting things as necessary. They're collecting, of course, during the whole session, all the data from the engine while it's on the track through telemetry. When they come back from that session, they'll sit down and analyze all of that data as much as possible. And then at the end of the day, when they have more time, they'll look at it very closely, and even more so after the end of the, in this case, spring training, they'll go back and study it almost section by section by section, looking for any hiccup or any area that the engine can be improved to produce even better power.
Saying the technology in the motors, first person I interviewed was Mario Andretti, and I asked him, now they come in and they plug into a computer. Yeah. Now you get the big Honda in there, they plug it in, they tell you, oh, here's what's going on. You go, well, it feels good to me.
Yeah, they do everything by computer. They warm the engines up by computer. Next, they're going to plug a computer into the driver's seat. I hope not too soon.
All good vehicles are fueled by power, the power of the Honda motor.
Motorcycles, cars, race cars, Honda's got the power. When do I get my free dirt bike?
No, talk to me about the engine in your vehicle.
No, it's going great. We got great power. Great reliability is key. You can have all the power in the world, but if it blows up all the time, it doesn't do you any good. So the Honda's really good about that. They've got a lot of power and reliability, which is great.
Of course, the end result of all of that would be back-to-back championships, Jimmy Vassa, Alex Zanardi.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And that is the goal.
Absolutely.
Honda's goal.
There's only one goal.
Change that 96 to 98.
You got it. The only reasonable result in racing is to win, and for us to win the championship, you know, there's an engine manufacturer championship in this series which doesn't exist in any other series, and to win that is our ultimate goal.
And I'm going to say very Euro right now. Winning is everything. Okay, MJ, pretty busy weekend here for everybody, but what's it like to actually steer the whole boat?
It's a big job. It's a lot bigger than I have been used to in the past, but we're picking up the wheel. We're going down the road. Got a big program going here. We've got 2 IndyCars. We're running Max Papis, Hiro Matsushita. We've got a standalone testing program that's running Robbie Gordon. We're really excited about.
I'm going to try and get you to not fool around. This is all serious business. I know you like to have fun. Serious. Tell me.
How serious?
No, come on, tell me. We like to have fun. Let's fool around, but how's everything going?
No, honestly, the MCI car is progressing very well, you know. Was very, very pleased for this morning practice. We are really, you know, getting better and getting ready to kick some ass out there.
Yeah, I'm very excited about the year. I think we've done a lot of hard work over the winter. The new Swift seems to be much better than last year's. Tires are getting better. You know, I'm really looking forward to it.
The competition, too.
Competition's getting tough, too.
Makes you guys look like movie stars with all these umbrellas and the lighting and everything, the photos, television. Big, huge.
Huge, big. But notice, no babes. Where are the babes?
What's up with that?
I don't know. Where are the babes?
Okay, watch Jerry question. Are you married or not?
Yes, I am.
I was going to ask you if you could pull checks. Okay, but you are excited to go race, and tomorrow you're going to get to go out on the track. What do you think of the Homestead layout?
Oh, layout is fantastic. They improved the track quite a bit now. I think you'll see faster speeds for sure. We already know guys have been testing, we're going quicker. The racing will be excellent, and it's a great kickoff to the season. And then for us from here, we go to Japan, which I'm very excited about.
How about the European/American, you know, the tracks over there, and then you come over here? Can you compare those?
Difficult with so many ovals here. I mean, if they had an oval in Europe, they would be very confused about the whole thing, I think. I hadn't seen an oval until the start of last year, so there's a big difference between a European track and an American track. Places like Road America and Mid-Ohio, they're very European in the way they're set out and everything, so it's quite enjoyable to go back there and drive those sort of tracks.
Rumor has it you were a last-minute replacement. Yeah, got a job racing.
It's good,
huh?
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yes, very. I am very hopeful for the first race.
So did you see yourself moving up to this, the level of kart?
I mean, it's a big dream come true. I mean, I thought I was going to be here, but never at this age. I mean, my first race was at 19, and I mean, it's just, I mean, it came a lot earlier.
This is what we say. Yeah. Great. How's the inter-squad competition going with Zanardi? I say Zanardi because I'm from Boston. Zanardi.
It's good. You know, we get along well. We're good buddies, and it's easy to work together. But once we put the helmet shields down, I mean, it's all competition, and he's the champion, man. We got to pick it up around here a little bit to beat him.
Can we ask Doug? Can you say TV? Because I don't know.
I guess it'll come across as eep.
Wah, 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 blah, blah.
Jerry.
What's up, Paul?
Where'd you get those shades? They're kind of gay looking.
They're Eckarts. Sorry.
Let me hook you up.
What do you got? Sweet! Oh, man. Check it out. May I?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
I got a lot of love for you.
I love you too, Paul.
MW2's Rev It Up is brought to you by Honda Motorcycles, celebrating 50 years with great deals during Honda Dream Days. And by Suzuki Motorcycles and ATVs. Now during Suzuki Fest 98, get $500 worth of accessories free and choose from great deals like 0 down or low APR financing on selected models.
Well, that's a wrap from Homestead Kart Spring Training 1998. Now the final test. Find 1. Rent a car. Chevy Lumina, maroon, in a sea of an Astro, S10, Fiat, Mustang, Corsica, Lumina. Oh, there it is.
Let's get going. It's raining here. Okay. What do you want to know?
Say I do this. Mr. Rahal. Oh, what the hell. Bobby, show me some love. You think I get smacked?
You try it. You try it. He doesn't sign your paychecks. You can get away with it.
Yeah, okay.
Why don't you speak any Italian whatsoever?
Because I was born in Scotland.
Bloody bollocks. Don't pay attention to the camera guy because he's crazy.
Yeah, okay.
He couldn't keep it on that road for nothing, I tell you. I had to stop and wait several times.
You know how depressing it is to know I have a loser for a cameraman?
Yeah, okay.
That's my friend Cheryl. Hi. Very funny. You don't have that thing rolling, do you?